on this part for the talk at the beginning of the session, because we always inform about what's coming up in terms of events and in terms of energy updates. So we open that half an hour discussion and sharing as well, especially for those who've been there on Saturday, but we already started with Didi. That is eclipsing between densities. Which is a beautiful confirmation because it's all about the project as well. It's recollecting our consciousness to different densities and recollecting our soul family through that densities as well, so we can embed the unconditional love on all levels. So it's beautiful. Yes. We just opened the vortex. That's why we are a bit late online, and it was super powerful. Basically, we did the session. We can go home.
This is what happened. This is what happened recently. We just open the vortex and we get the download and everything, and boom, and the whole room buzzing. And it's like, and then I was like, so what left? what we should do then? Else it's done.
And that's becoming like more efficient in that sense. You come, you get the downloads, you go home, you upload your package that you have received. Your megabyte.
I mean, the Lion of God returned, so what else we can do?
So the Lion of God, we're gonna share it. It was the fill-in and Ariel?
The fill-in with the head Archangel Ariel.
Okay.
It's full guardian, warrior of light, protector of something that's so big I don't know what.
Okay, and Wolf is the golden
The gold with the yeah.
What was the turquoise light?
Turquoise light. I guess it's sometimes the Christ comes a little bit with this color, of course, turquoise. Well, once go to multi-dimension, it's not anymore really the color that we perceive anymore. Yeah.
And so we will start with, so as usual we never plan about the talk, so I'm going to start with the events. So this is done, and then we do a bit of energy updates. Whatever you want to share about Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah. So I tend to speak a lot on the Mondays before, so I will.
I mentioned also that we're starting weekly now the Unconditional Project at 7:30
All right.
online.
So we have yesterday put all the events on the PDF till July. Yes, it's like wow, meaning that I'm going to share a bit more and bring this excitement up. So first things first, this weekend there is Nada's workshop for the Mother Wands, to Mother Love, and it's her 3rd edition, and there's like 2 spots left, someone just cancelled this now. So if you feel drawn to join the Mother Wand to Mother Love, who has participated in the room? Yeah, that's it. Please join. It's one of the most profound workshop in terms of feedbacks behind, like in terms of change in their life, and change with their mother, and change with their family, and change with their friends and the relationship and everything. If you are asking for financial support, you can also ask Nada, and we will support you at best in that sense. Because we had a vision also like 2 years ago with Georgie that everything that we are offering and everything that's going to be taught in the school that is being built will be free. So that's why, like, whenever it's come to financial support, we are always opening it, so you feel also at ease to receive, because each time you elevate your frequencies, you shift your reality and you become more abundant. So this weekend, Nada, and also this weekend, and Jen is here with us today. Jen is having her 2nd edition of the Voice Activation Level 1. Yes, but not in the house.
It's March 1st and 2nd.
March 1st. Oh yes, so the weekend after.
Yes.
March 1st and 2nd. So if you feel drawn to activate your voice, to feel your voice, to communicate and to tune in your voice instrument within, to uplift your expression, to open up your expression, to feel the energy behind your words, behind your sentence, and to be more eloquent for yourself and for others, this is the workshop to go in 2 weeks. So Jen is here. If you don't know Jen, contact me. I will share your contacts with her and her contacts with you. tomorrow we have Asile session. I can talk for hours for the planning, but I'm going to make it short. Tomorrow we have Asile session on Tuesday at Urban Tribe. We have almost 130 people registered. So we are reaching the full capacity of the room. It's going to be super big. He's coming back from Saudi, so from Middle East. And
he's already upgrading, the energy here is upgrading, everything will be like next level.
If you're already tuned to that work, you're gonna automatically upgrade. If it's new for you, you're gonna have your first massive upgrade. So make sure that the days after are a bit soft. Even if you've been like tuning in for a while in that channel, please register. Like all the links are on the website. You go there, you register, you receive an email for self-preparation. It's tomorrow at 7:30 at Urban Tribe in Alcos.
Yeah, it's for the people watching, ascensionplatforms.com/events.
Yeah, and soon it will be Ascension Alliance.
So
because we need to change the name.
Ascension Alliance.
Yeah. So the school is full on. It started, the logo is under process, like everything is happening at the same time, but the school is literally here and it's beyond the school. It's like the alliance around the planet. All our long dated is friends, like old friends, are literally saying the same message as us. All the dots are connected. We are establishing a grid alliance all over the planet.
Yes.
So
that's a core behind all of this, guys. It's not about only how
you
much
buy.
activity we're doing or what we are calling ourselves or so on. There is alliance building up. So on the Hirim, it's already there, of course. They're waiting for readiness here. And now we are joining this huge Ascension Alliance above and below and
so
all directions.
In December, the channeling was the Ascension Alliance is ready. You are being appointed as, what was the word?
We received here, few of people who's going to lead, there will be, this is the message what we received, the entrustees to be the Council of Light on the surface.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is so big.
Because the Council of Light is in all realms, like Council of Light, of whatever dimensions we are calling for. But on Earth, like on this Earth plane, Council of Light, like wow. So we have reached that frequency. And a couple of weeks later, actually like a couple of weeks ago, it has been reconfirmed by Asile through his channel, like the alliance is present and full in support.
We were sitting and we're receiving channeling and energy work, and then we're listening to the channeling and messages, all of them beautiful, but all of a sudden he paused and he said, the alliance is ready. And I was like, you know, it's like, I was like, confirmed, it's confirmed.
Yeah.
I was like,
amazing.
Yeah, so it was like pretty much great. So that's why everything is happening now, and we highly encourage every one of you to whatever resonates with you to join an aspect of it, and then this aspect will become a more globalized aspect, and you will get all of this not as a tool but as frequencies to uplift and to work with. We are not going to teach you as teachers or as see it as the big picture. It's like an inspiration, a upload of frequencies. You're gonna have tools to practice your own practice, and off you go. Like when we say Ascension Platform, we are a platform to launch your rocket. We are not here to hold you down and to control what's happening. Is you come on the platform at whatever frequency you are and you launch. Yeah. So now the platform is larger. I actually gave that example today and it's like, oh, I never get that example, it's so accurate. And it's like now the platform is huge and the amount of landed zone is like reaching the mass now. And it's like massive mass launch. Yeah, it's like so it's like we are fixing the rocket, getting ready, putting the fuel, which is the life force and the light body structure. Yeah, so we are feeding this, and then when it's like stabilized, when it's aligned, when it's connected, blip, 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 couple of codes, and hands off. See, I love it.
Like
so
we have dashboard, everyone and sitting, preparing.
Yeah,
and
you are
everyone's like
little-
ready, steady, 1, 2, 3, lunch.
so you are the pilot, you are the architect, and you are the creator of it. So next weekend as well, 1st and 2nd, George is doing the level 1 heart resonance 5D manifestation, which is basically what we are doing on Mondays, and we're going to receive the different steps, the attunement with it, so you can practice at home and keep elevating your frequency, so you shift your reality, you shift your life, you become the perfect creator with full consciousness of what's happening with your relationship, with your families, with your husband, with your kids, with your work, with what you are doing within your life at service for yourself and service for others. So this is like the first launch. And then you come back and refuel for the level 2 weeks later, which is sacred geometry and third eyes. We call it activation, but it's like psyche expansion.
The whole psychic network
Yeah.
based on sacred geometry basically. And once you build up this heart presence and the energy, and we're joining it also, blending it with the Unconditional Love Project. So you have the full fuel, and now you can fuel the psychic network. And we're using with the sacred geometry and the light code, your third eye will be like, of course we're teaching you how to control it in a way also. It will be like you can have a psychedelic experience just by meditating.
Yeah.
Like something like this.
And most of you already had that.
Yeah.
And I just had a vision, like, you're not launching around the moon, you are launching straight inside the sun. In the central sun. In the galactic central sun.
That's a level 2 basically, and it's required to go to level 3, where we'll have the full construct built and instructed of the seed of unity, and then Cosmic Christ heart, and then the Cosmic Christ diamond light body, which is basically ascension.
Yeah.
So, but all this has required, and we received that. That's why we started the Unconditional Love Project, and I sent a lot of emails to you guys to join the Unconditional Love Project with this Unconditional Love flame that we are going to build, make the field. It will fuel all that what we are talking about. So even if you have another modality, it doesn't matter. You can join it because this energy will be available on the surface now. So that's whole plan of it, and then it becomes so easy and possible to have a diamond light body activated all the time. It will change everything basically. So yeah, looking forward.
Yeah. There's good
It's like,
excitement in
you
the
can
house.
feel like ascension is on.
Has already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so talking about the Unconditional Love Project, we are opening the Wednesdays on top of the Mondays. Yes. So on Wednesdays, there will be 2 Wednesdays for the Unconditional Love Project. And the other 2 Wednesdays, Nada's is starting her transmission, her ascension transmission as well. So Wednesday will be also like transmission. Some will be on donation, some will be paid. There will be a package, obviously. So we want to accommodate at best the amount of service here, so you can get it all without feeling squeezed.
We're getting more structured and more expanded. So now we have, thankfully for all of you guys also supporting and join, we have possibility to provide a lot of things, contribution based on free also. So it become much available to everyone, and it become much easier also for even for the student who's attending. It become much easier to come and attend. So those will be this Monday Unconditional Love Project Wednesday. Sorry, I get used to Monday. Energy practice and continuation of the project will be contribution based, so you can come and just contribute whatever you want, and just let get the work done. Like that, let get this energy. So one way I've mentioned in the video, I'm going to do every week once video, but that's not enough basically. Of course, because if you want to build that kind of energy, you need dedicated people who's meditating every day. So that's why it came to me. It's like I have to provide one more time with the energy practice that for the committed people to lighten up, igniting up that field. Once it's strong enough, I mentioned in the video, we're going to visit the Earth. I might also ask some people who's comfortable with astral travel to join. You can do that, but I cannot train you at this moment in 1 week, 2 week to do astral travel. It's not possible. If you have done it before, you need to practice a lot basically. It's not required, but if you can, it would be lovely. Yeah. So
yeah.
we'll explain all this in the trainings. Join us in the group. The training will provide all your questions and all the spiritual technology that you can use to make it happen.
And talking about expansion, it means that we are calling for support, like human support. So if you feel
Resources. Humans, resources.
So till we build that unconditional love, grid around the earth that will bring unconditional resources for everyone tapping into that bubble of energy blueprint, we are calling for human support because we are expanding and it requires much more amount of presence on the computer, and we are required to have much more amount presence energetically on the astral planes, or in full presence for opening space for others. So if you feel drawn to join and to help the platform/Alliance Academy, then please make yourself known. You are already manifested. Like Isham is like, it's already manifested. And people are stepping in actually. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's like we need that. Okay, let's manifest that person. It's already manifested. 2 days later, hello, I can bring that for you guys. So this is that fast. And when everything will be built around that grid, like this new grid or this upgraded grid, then whatever you think is already there, or you don't need to think anymore. It's already coming to you as multiple opportunities, multiplied abundance for whatever you need and whatever is required for your growth and for your service. It's cool, huh?
Yeah.
It is.
I've seen it already this month. I have seen it already this month.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
this month.
returning from Vancouver to here, it's just like
Exactly. Yeah.
everything.
Maybe it's Dubai.
Maybe. I have to take this
No,
energy
kidding.
back to Canada, back to Vancouver.
The work
Anchoring,
for
yes.
all this pillar of light that I've done on Dubai. The early time when I was start channeling, receiving messages, like almost 5 years ago, one of the messages received from higher guides like, concentrate on the vortex in Dubai. Dubai will become the heart of the Middle East in spirituality. And I was like, this is big. Of course, at that time you look at Middle East, no way, how can this difficult and so on. And it is. Most of the powerful pillar of light are here in the community, right? So, yes.
Alright. Any update, babe? Would you like to share about...
No, I mentioned about unconditional love. I'm going to do one more webinar also to slightly talk more about how to utilize more spiritual technology for the unconditional love project, because now the whole concentration on unconditional love project, we need to rebuild this field, bring this light back, and we need a lot of committed, of course, pillar of light who knows how to work with crystal and all these, and then we're going to visit Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. All these will be combined with what we mentioned about the course, the alchemy school, the academy school that we are building, the level 1, level 2, level 3, because then those pillar of light, so there is a lot of vision of it, they can be trained and get attuned to attune other into it, and that require strength in order to do that. Do you remember on Saturday, of course the whole day was long, of course, but after two people I get exhausted. Now, of course, once the energy will be built, will be much easier. Still, I've been working on myself for a long time, so that means the people who's going to step in, there is a lot of discipline and dedication and strength, and we can. They said it. I remember when they were always like, it's okay, you can continue. I was like, I don't think so. You can. And then we took a break and we continue. the same. Some of us, pillar fight, you think that it's so big, which is shocking. That's why they not all the time they reveal everything, because it'll be like, oh no, I will be this and this, I will do all that. That's too much. So bits and pieces most of the time. But the most important to reach there is how much dedication and practice and building your strengths. It's very simple. Sometimes I ask, so what should I do? Don't worry about this. Focus on building your strengths and your practice, and it will just open up. And you can tell when the strengths and this happen when the person stop asking question of when and what, and he become fully focused. Next technique, next practice, next thingy, right? And the message will just come. You don't need to ask for it, right? And it just come to you on the right time, and you will like, wow. And the next message is even wow. I remember, right? Yeah. The first time, okay, this is what happened to me. Oh, this is big. After a while, they said this. I cannot believe this. Wait for the next. God knows what is it. Yeah.
So, yeah, I also would like to share before we wrap up the talk, is as Jen was mentioning, like since she arrived to Dubai, everything has been like super fast in upward slope, super fastly manifested, things are coming together. This is an opportunity to witness that fast track, but also to remain present. And remaining present is not only observing, is being proactive in your presence, being proactive in your stillness. Meaning that whatever you are feeling, it's beyond what sometimes we can comprehend. Sometimes you are tapping into energy that you are not aware of, but still you are processing them. So how do you process energies? How do you process emotions? How do you process thoughts that is bringing you out of your presence? If you meet someone in the street, if you meet someone as a friend, dinner, whatever it is, like work related, and something is off, like tap into that feeling and explore it. Every single misalignment during the day, whether it's like 5 minutes feeling a bit off, or it's like going through an emotional wave, remember that this is an opportunity for you to grow and to love yourself more. It's an opportunity for you to strengthen your tools of self-realization. It is an opportunity for you to refine your tools, to refine what you are grasping every single day, to refine what you are grasping into the sessions here in the house, or any other session that you are joining during the week. This is how now refined it is. You are not eating ham anymore, you are eating caviar. You know what I mean? It's like that refined.
Are you French?
Like you are eating macaroon. Like from the best, highest brand. It's
the
so
cream
delicate.
of the
Yeah. So when you eat something very refined, your entire mouth and body is responding to it. Like it's almost like an ecstatic orgasmic aspect, because you are connecting to your emotions, you are connecting to your body, you are connecting to your senses. When you are connecting to your senses, you are alive in your body, you are alive in everything that you do. Now, are you attaching yourself to those emotions and sensations that you are feeling? If yes, have fun.
Enjoy.
Enjoy the attachment.
Enjoy the release.
But living the experience for what it is, without attachment, that's the self-realization and enlightenment. So, this month, and probably the month coming ahead, pay attention, observe, and again, without conditions. Self-love.
Very interesting that you're bringing this topic, because will be part of the training also. In order to hold this unconditional love, that means you have to be the vessels that hold it. And that means a lot of releases, a lot of embodiment of the presence, a lot of embodiment of your true essence, I am. So that means dropping a lot of I identification and embodying the is, the absolute, the source, the divine. So, which is exactly the same. You can experience life and have all the fun without attachment to them.
Yeah, that was a message for right now. Like, what is the message? What is the energy update? Proof. Alright guys, we can wrap up now. Thank you very much for watching. If you would like to connect to the session now, it's somewhere in the links. If you would like to join later, it's somewhere in the links as well. We are reachable at any moment. We are supporting any question that you have, and we are available for you at any moment as well. Same for you in the room. Please remember and know that you are loved, that we love you, and you are like highly supported in any choices that you are taking. So, till then, bye for now.